So let's say Warriors losing 6 in Boston. Do you go to Jamaica, which is closer proximity to Boston versus Cancun?
No, you go to Jamaica, Queens to get Kevin Durant to come back to your team.
No, KD, go cry.
Are we proud of Zach?
I have no gifts to bring. Pa-ra-pa-pum-pum.
Ba-da-pa-pum-pum. That shit, bro. That song kind of slap low key though. It does.
Drummer?
Some of them old songs, bro. Feel me?
Great
Fiddler on the Roof had some fucking slaps in that motherfucker, man. Big facts. Keep this in the fucking show.
Fiddler?
Welcome to Out of Pocket.
Fiddler on the Roof. Hits.
Hey, Fiddler on the Roof has some slaps, but anyway, this is Out of Pocket. I'm LaJethro Jenkins.
Josiah Johnson.
I'm Zach Schwartz.
So, game 3, guys. How do we feel?
I hate when you do the voice and look at me.
So, game 3. How do we feel about game 3?
I think the Warriors are fucked.
You think so?
I think this series could be over already. Like this shit would have been, I guess we have another game to play, but like,
you got a couple games.
Could have been a sweep.
2-1.
Yeah.
I know it feels like game 7 because of these long ass breaks to every game, but it's only game 3.
Zach, you feel that way after 3 games of NBA basketball?
The series is cooked?
That the Warriors are cooked or the series?
Oh, Warriors are cooked and the series is over.
Look, Warriors fans, got some great news for you guys because we're going to be in the Bay for game 5.
I was like,
now here's the question. Will we be there watching the Celtics win this series 4-1 and turning up in your guys' faces, pissing on your graves? Or will the series get extended?
I think you're going to be like, no, Celtics fans, great news. This idiot is going to be in a city near you, and you can whoop his ass all you want.
All 6'8" of me.
We are not touching Boston. I will step not 1 foot in Boston, not even for a Patriots game.
That stadium sucks, dude.
So what is the biggest takeaway from game 3? Looking at the game, what was the biggest takeaway? What did y'all see that was like, okay, like you said, you think this is cooked. Why do you think all of a sudden? Because, after game 2, it seemed like the tide had swung. All the percentages that, the Celtics have a 92% chance of winning, all that shit changed.
What's the stat? Whoever wins game 3 wins 82% of these final series.
That's interesting. I didn't know that.
I watched ESPN just for the fodder. But this is what I'll say. Draymond tried to punk Jaylen Brown in game 2. Mildly successful. Tried to pull that bullshit in game 3.
Big buckets.
And packed up.
Bro, would he have like 22 in the first half?
Yeah, he was on pace for 44.
You said that. I was like, right, Jesus Christ. I don't know, man. Like, I feel like Tatum really figured it out too. He slowed down a little bit.
Yeah.
I feel like he was pressing the first 2 games, putting all that pressure on himself, talking about Kobe and all this shit.
He looked
just
super
be Jason
uncomfortable.
Tatum.
Yeah.
You're good enough just being Tatum, and he seemed comfortable in his skin, so he wasn't pressing as much.
I think it's that Tatum and Brown feel very comfortable now, but I think the other side of it is like you got a great game from Klay, and that shit wasn't enough. And Kevin Wayne Durant ain't walking through that fucking door anytime to bail your ass out. So
we don't need KD to win championships. We remember you guys tweeted that.
But you do. Like, Wiggins ain't KD. Ridiculous. Jordan Poole gave you 10 tonight. I think the biggest issue is they're not getting Poole the looks they were getting him earlier in the playoffs, or Poole's maybe afraid of this moment a little bit. I hate saying that.
He's not shooting as much, and I think that's because he's not he's not a primary player in this offense as much as he was in the past series. You know what I'm saying? So, like, he doesn't get the same looks.
It feels like they need him to get those looks because they got to get points somewhere.
I also, you talked about Klay. Like,
yeah,
I don't think
game,
Klay's going to consistently be Klay anymore, right?
Sure.
So they got a Klay game, and you can't get a Klay game like this and then still lose.
Yeah,
like these are the games you have to win.
This game was uglier than it probably actually came out to be because like Scott Foster gave them 7 points on 1 possession.
Oh my fucking! And
that's wild.
One time when it should have been a jump ball, have been like Steph and a big, and they were like, "Fuck it, just fight it out." Like, I think the refs don't have a fucking clue how to ref this game.
Like the Joker snapped the pool stick.
I'm like, the refs are just
gentlemen,
like,
we're having tryouts.
Bro, right? No, it was so weird. I'm like, I've never seen a loose ball last that long.
7 points, bro.
Man, that one play,
that's insane.
And but it was a foul.
Yeah, it was
a foul.
Yeah, then they gave him the flagrant, which the flagrant was a flagrant.
It was a flagrant, and then old boy hit a 3. You feel like it was Klay to hit the 3.
But it was a big swing though.
That's Jesus Christ.
Here's the thing I'm wondering.
Or something.
So let's say Warriors losing 6 in Boston. do you go to Jamaica, which is closer proximity to Boston versus Cancun?
No, you go to Jamaica, Queens to get Kevin Durant to come back to your team.
No, KD, go cry.
Are we proud of Zach? Oh my God! That may be the best joke.
Thank you.
Southside Jamaica, Queens, in where you
our white king.
But you gotta, give the Celtics
Zachary
credit.
Schwartz.
Celtics.
Is it Zachary or Zachariah?
Zachary. Zachariah is my Jewish name.
Okay.
Zachariah.
So you
have a Jewish
Baruch
name?
atah Adonai.
Technically, yeah, like in Hebrew school. He's been
the LA bar mitzvah scene. I was a heavy fixture, giving you all types of cameos, the little videos. Whoop, there it is. Was the classic back in those days. Still have some of those videos. Shout out to my guy Nick Nesbitt.
Did y'all create baklava?
I don't know if that was us.
Okay.
Seems like it.
Zach, where was
be.
your bar mitzvah at?
What type of Jewish person are you?
Was it a venue like in Redondo?
Who got the last candle? Was it all your friends?
My theme was, we did a gambling theme.
Okay.
At mine, which is just so fucked up.
At your what?
At my bar mitzvah, it was gambling theme. Casino.
You've always been you, your whole life. You came out this guy, didn't you?
I told him I wanted
ready for fucking Coachella. Tank top on, right out the fucking womb.
Did the most holy moment of my life, and then we had a casino theme. Bacon everywhere, just a real affront to God.
Bacon?
Oh, of course. I wanted bacon burgers. You know what I mean?
Like,
progressive.
God bless you,
very progressive. That's what I'll say. That's what I'll say.
An affront to God.
The LA bar mitzvah scene is one of the most competitive. Like, it's literally at a higher level than this NBA Finals. Parents literally stunning on each other, renting out venues I will never be able to afford. Literally 200, 300 racks on a bar mitzvah, a coming of age. And the whole thing is you go hit the adult bar. If you're a kid, go sneak some of that wine. They got the little Chevets. Get that little crack.
Yeah.
That cracking, that's some great experience.
Sneaky ass little kid.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
I had a buddy get walked out of his bar mitzvah as like a 13-year-old. My mom's coming to pick me up, and she's like, "What the fuck is going on in here?"
He was
Wasted?
drunk. I remember my auntie, she ran like a kind of like a speakeasy type. My great auntie, like a speakeasy type joint. So as she got older, she would throw parties at her crib. So I asked her to get some orange juice one time. Like, auntie, can I get some orange? I ain't Flossie. I'm a country motherfucker. You feel me? So that was her name. And I went to grab the orange juice. It was a screwdriver.
Oh, like a whole jug?
So all I remember was saying, I don't feel all that well. And then all of a sudden, my mom said I just spewed down the steps. And my auntie was like, oh no, my baby drunk. It was one of the fucking.
How old are you?
I was like 5 or 6.
No
and
way.
I'm like, this orange juice tastes weird, but I'm thirsty. And I was fucked up, bro.
Oh my.
Bro, first time I got drunk, 5 years
That's
old, bro.
Hilarious.
That's real shit.
Hood ass
My
family
baby's
members, dog.
drunk is amazing.
Used to steal my grandmother's Alizé at like 9. I guess I was a sneaky ass bad kid too, dog.
I ain't even going front. We were living in Italy. I was probably like 8 or 9 years old. We used to go get beers out the fridge. My dad, just, at that point in life, he wasn't really tripping on anything. His career was in shambles. We were living in Italy. There's not like a 7-Eleven to go get beverages as like shit. All we got is beers. Go fucking go.
I'm about to get a 6er. Y'all want some, kids?
Go crazy.
And we literally just like test them like,
right.
I don't give a shit.
Fuck it.
Look
Grab one for me too. He's in there fucking drinking Stags.
We were in Mexico, and my parents like, we're out of the States. You guys can have a beer. And my brother's 2 years younger than me.
Yeah.
So the next day, we're like at the pool. My brother just comes walking out to the pool with 2 beers for himself. My mom's like, "What are you doing? Fucking 10? I was 13. He was 10. My mom's like, "The fuck do you think you're doing?" Took them from him.
Ladies and gentlemen, home.
Yeah.
We do not encourage underage drinking. Okay, we were merely sharing stories from our life that made us who we are today. So
mine was an accident. Y'all's
bit.
well, I guess Alizé was an accident.
Yeah.
The screwdriver was.
Yeah.
The Alizé was fucking delicious.
Alizé
Shout out to
tasty.
Alizé. That shit was, bro.
Incredible
that shit
Hulks.
tastes like Kool-Aid,
I
dog.
was drinking incredible, like just drunkards, like the Hennessy and Alizé mixture that looked green, like it looked like swampy shit water.
Hypnotic.
That shit, bro.
Hypnotic and Hennessy,
Ooh,
the Incredible Hulk.
Nights on that Incredible Hulk, G. problems.
I definitely tried to fight some friends of mine on those evenings. I apologize, gentlemen. It was not me. It was the liquor.
I wasn't a fighter. I was a lover. I was geeked up on that motherfucking rounds. But anyway, let's talk basketball.
Yeah. What happened?
The fuck is happening?
He detoured hard.
This is the best part about this show. This is why you guys have come to love us. True. We don't have celebrity guest stars here. I know. Where's Nick Young? He's not going to be here today. We don't have that type of bag, guys. Just bear with us. What happened to Steph Curry in the fourth quarter of this game 3
Same
basketball
thing that happened in game 1.
Al Horford's meaty dumper fell on his legs. Like, what do you fucking think?
I'll tell you this, bro. I hate to say it.
The Platinos.
The Platinos. Hey, but they was swapping Steph on defense, bro. They treated that man like Alexis Texas, okay? Every time they got the ball, every time he's on defense, choo, choo.
One of my favorite actors, ladies and gentlemen.
No, Mount Rushmore.
High-level actor.
Mount Rushmore.
High-level acting.
Hey, they was doing, I was like, damn, not Steph again. Every time that switch, Tatum was like, give me the ball, baby. Shit. They was throwing that man around. I hate to see it happen to you. Anyway, I saw Draymond. What is the stat line? 2 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. What the fuck is going on right now? But anyway, 2 points.
He pushed more people than he scored.
Yeah, they said. Did you see the Stat Muse tweet where they said he has more? He has 17 podcasts. That's more double-digit games that he's had in points, assists, or rebounds. The podcast fire though. I can't lie.
The pod is
great. So
shout out to Jackson. Very talented.
Again, I will continue to sing Draymond's praises. I have never seen a black man in America be able to talk in a tone to white human beings like he does and not get ejected.
Gotta love it.
It is a phenomenal sight.
Gotta love it.
Every time he starts cursing, calling them bitches under their breath and all that other good shit, I'm just like, God bless you, Draymond. I wish I could have the same power in the corporate world. Sadly, I do not. I would get fired from my job speaking like that.
As you say, I love to see black privilege.
It is. It's a beautiful thing.
Beautiful.
And it's tough. We don't really want either team to win, but it would be reaffirming. We were there in 2019 in Oracle to see the downfall. To be back in the Bay 3 years later.
Oh man. They'll never let you go back.
I'm going to get robbed again. Yeah. They stole my Gucci loafers. So
They stole your Gucci loafers?
Yeah.
Smashing
luggage.
You wear a size 78.
I was in the marina.
Fucking loafer?
I was in the marina, heart of Caucasia.
Jesus
Just trying to get some pizza. Great pizza, by the way.
Yeah.
I figured it was some spot over there. Go back to the car. Back
Did you hear it get smashed, or you just like cruising out after dinner?
No, we go back to the car. Shit's gone. Police come up. This is the only time I ever agree with the police. They were like, "Yo, we get like 20 to 30 of these each precinct every day." Do the math. Do the math. He's like, I shoot one of these guys, I go to jail. I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna shoot him for some Gucci loafers either, sir. I know they are very important to me. I just hope whoever has them, if you take care of them, please.
You got some more though. I see you in here now with them.
Yeah, but they're not. I couldn't find those pair again. Those I love those.
Those are the ones with the stripe on them. Those are the ones.
Oh, the little tigers.
Those are the ones that Future made. Popping. You feel me?
It definitely screamed wealth when you just stunted those out.
Shout out to our toxic king.
I miss it.
Our white king and our toxic king, Future.
I was in the white
Jewish king, Zachariah Swartz.
I was in the whitest neighborhood in San Francisco, and this is how you treat me. So yes, I'm like Denzel, man on fire. I need them shoes back. Till I get them shoes back, no mercy.
Nobody.
But this is the same fan base that LeBron 3-6 jokes.
I won't rest.
All the clowning, and it's like if you're gonna do all that clowning, like you gotta be big boys. You gotta take it. When you're on the other side of it, may not last. We'll see. I don't really in my heart believe that the Warriors are gonna blow this series. But we'll find out a lot Friday. I think the Celtics figure something out. They finally realize they're more athletic, they're bigger and stronger, and they played to that tonight. And if they play to that consistently, they have great guard defense. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. With with Tatum, Brown, and Smart. You know what I mean? Like, dog. They use their strength to their benefit. If they do that consistently, it's going to be very hard for this Warriors team. And the only benefit the Warriors have is that they've been here before. And these young boys in the Celtics seem like that doesn't matter to them. No, bro. They're not afraid. At 19, Jason Tatum banged on LeBron and stared his ass down. I knew then, I was like, Jason Tatum's not going to have a problem in the finals. Big difference. Do you know what the saddest part about that dunk on LeBron was? What? LeBron didn't even have the decency to follow that man back. LeBron, give Jason Tatum the follow back, please. It's time. Let it go. He did give him a bucket on the other end. Up Bones Highland. He did give him a bucket on the other end. Took that W. Yeah, he did. That's all. Give Bones Highland a little word of encouragement. Good job, the game. Did that young buck something? Have y'all heard about Boston's the rim? You said the rim was it 2 inches? It was 2 inches too high. That is extremely high. I think it's hilarious because Steph, who's a fucking sharpshooter, was just like,
that.
Yeah.
So,
but I mean, with that said, like they have to play on both ends. But like you said, being it's the Celtics, like they're the type of team that probably like froze the Nets back in the day to slow down 100%. Fast teams.
Yeah, and a Boston dude will tell you
slow down the teams with black people on it.
A Boston dude will look you in the eyes and tell you 2 inches is a lot of difference. You know, like
what do you mean by this?
Well, we don't need to get into it. You know.
We've already talked about Alexis, Texas. Now we
talking wee-wiz?
Boston. Are we talking wee-wiz?
Yeah.
All penises matter. Is that what we're getting into?
In Boston, like, 2 inches is a lot. You know, that's a lot of difference.
We will never step foot in Boston.
I promise.
Yeah.
It's to the point where the league was like, "Oh, we'll fly you out to go to a game in Boston. Save the ticket, chief."
We cool on that.
And if I did go, I'm literally leaving the city right after the game.
Yeah.
Police escort.
Straight to New York.
Prince Akeem.
I think that's enough basketball. At least we're not talking about the Celtics and the Warriors.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen game 4? Are they gonna get smacked again? Look, I don't think the Warriors are gonna lose game 4. But if they do, Slandercella will start a little bit early.
Slandercella, that's what you calling it?
It's gonna be Slandercella.
What you calling it?
You know, the season of slander. Warriors fans, you guys have mocked LeBron, you clowned him, you made all types of comment about his hairline, his family, his finals record, all these other things. And your rent's about to be due.
Steph's starting to stack those finals losses, you know?
Your rent's about to be due.
It's not over with.
We don't need KD. We don't need Kevin Wayne Durant.
Before they hatch, as they say.
We don't need our two-time. We don't need the person with the most finals MVPs in franchise history.
He got the Western Conference MVP.
We don't need a statue for Kevin Durant.
Good for him.
Enjoy your Magic Johnson trophy, you broke bitch. Yeah.
That's the broke bitch trophy. Those conference trophies. That's cute.
While we're here,
I regret so many things I said tonight.
While we're here, quick.
Yeah, whatever.
You guys know I monitor everything that goes on Twitter, and I saw a bunch of Warriors fans calling us dweebs and all types of names. One gentleman said, "Oh, anybody could do their show." To that gentleman, I'd like to say, "Can you do the numbers that we do?" Because I checked your podcast numbers, and they were atrocious, sir. So please, if you're gonna talk shit,
embarrassed.
If you're gonna talk shit to successful people, be successful too.
Yeah.
The fuck is going on?
That nigga said,
who are these dweebs?
I checked them numbers, and them numbers weren't numbering, Bubba.
To the point
I was to be seen.
I couldn't even respond to your comment, sir, because it was so embarrassing. Like, did you really tweet this and think I wasn't going to look at your podcast numbers?
Anybody can do their show. Anybody can be these guys.
4 views, a like on the tweet. Anyway, enjoy that. Enjoy the projects, my friend.
Someone else said,
that government cheese is delicious, ain't it? Been there, Bubba.
I read all your comments. They don't hurt. I'm successful.
Make a good grilled cheese. I've tasted it before.
Someone
Throw
said
some ham over there too, man.
Someone
Throw
said
onions on that motherfucker.
Enjoy that government cheese.
Bitch ass motherfucker.
Somebody else said that we don't fornicate.
Anyway.
These gentlemen don't fornicate. Literally, we have kids, sir.
You can afford not to pull out. How about you,
How about
Bubba?
that?
How about you?
Another kid coming? No problem.
I need about 7 more where them came from, baby.
Squad.
Trojan, come drop the bag and advertise on this show.
No, we don't need them.
No.
We don't need them.
But it's just like so mean. Like, this is the thing with any fan base. Like, we're talking about basketball and you start trying to attack people on a personal level. What are you talking about? Dweebs?
This is crazy.
Sir, I am very cool, I'll have you know. I was Supreme Court Justice of my high school.
All right, let's talk about Colin Cowherd, I guess.
Fuck.
Talking about John Wall, Russell Westbrook have never made any of their teammates better. How do we feel about that commentary? That is a horrible transition. But where the fuck do you go after talking about fucking government cheese and fucking...
But this, people are like, oh, they're dweebs, they're this, they're that. They have a different opinion than me, so I'm going to talk about them personally. Like, guys, do better. Like, we're just talking about all the time. I love it.
I don't know.
Guilty pleasure. I look at every single one of y'all comments and laugh. Yeah. Then I look at my bank account. Then I look back at your comment, then back at my bank account. Every Friday.
Thanks for the engagement. That's what you say.
Yeah.
Thursday night.
Like his, I ain't gonna front.
Thursday night, 11:59 p.m. I'm a little nervous. Then Friday at 12 a.m. that direct deposit hits and I get happy again. But I just want to say, I don't even know what we're talking about. John Wall or Russell Westbrook. We got to stop this, guys. The Russell Westbrook slander has to stop. Okay, the man literally. You guys devalue triple doubles as a result of what he did, sadly. He had a not so great year with the Lakers, but he's not all to blame. AD didn't play 40 games. Let's not live in this lie that the Lakers had a full healthy roster all season.
Oh, yeah.
Let's stop playing these games.
I wonder why this statement matters, though. making others better. They were good basketball players themselves. You can't lie and say they weren't fucking hoopers.
Make yourself better.
You can't say when Westbrook had a rough season, but he's a fucking Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
First fucking ballot Hall of Famer. Who cares if he made motherfuckers around him better? He's good as fuck. You can't deny that. Triple-double fucking king. Why are we finding reasons to be mad at Russell Westbrook or to shit on Russell? I don't
it's
get
weird.
that. Or
John Wall.
And John Wall, like, I mean, before he hurt himself, when he was healthy, he was a dog. There was at one point, Game signed John Wall before, you know what I'm saying? I thought at one point he could be in MVP talks the following year before he got hurt. You know what I mean? So, dog, these are great basketball players, and I just don't know why we consistently want to shit on them. You know what I mean?
John Wall's high school tape is still the best high school tape I've ever seen. Yeah. The high school mixtape. Unbelievable.
Derrick Rose's high school mixtape was kind of fucking insane.
That's in that one for me, too.
I'm going to tell you guys a secret. I still go back and watch, I think it's Derrick Rose's high school game where he waits for the dude on the break and then just and then hits his bench with
Right.
I still will go watch that clip sometimes when I'm feeling
It's
down.
so good. Yeah, I don't know. This strikes me as something like you talk on air a lot and you're just like in a mood and you're going to, choose to hit that note. And I think
John Wall's gotten people
paid. Like John Wall's gotten teammates of his paid. That
John Wall is rich.
John Wall got the Polish Hammer paid. Marcin Gortat.
I don't think he was a bad basketball player. Everybody says though. People talk bad about
paid more than
but he got a lot of money. I get that, but Gortat had some good years too.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
But I think that's the mark of like
he looks like Zane Grief from the Street Fighters.
Yeah.
I'm losing it.
No, Street Fighter.
No, I'm saying. I remember when I was young. I remember shit. Look at my life now.
Look at my life.
I listen to young kid music. I don't get it. Don't get it.
Blue Bucks Clan. That's what we tapping into.
I didn't get it. I'm sorry, fellas. You guys probably make great music. I just don't get it.
All right, fellow commentator Stephen A. is getting put in the fucking ringer by JJ. Constantly, bro. We're seeing viral shit of JJ just riding his ass for fucking 2 hours. I know that motherfucker leader said, like, God damn.
Like the
baby,
like
just hold me for a second.
It's like this. That's
he want his wife, right? He look like Jimmy Butler, bro. Go home. I just want to be the little spoon for a little bit. Help me out.
I'm just thankful it's not happening in February. That's all I can say.
What the points JJ be making is,
good points.
He's really good at this. He's really good at this.
He's a hooper.
He's holding people accountable, and he understands it. There's people that hoop, and there's people that hoop and understand the game. Him, CJ, you know what I mean?
There is a look on JJ's face when Stephen A. finished his point, and it's this like he goes like this. You can see him looking at Stephen A. and then Stephen A. finishes his point, and you see him go like this. Just like, I'm gonna
Joker come out
dunk all over this motherfucker, and they're both sitting there smirking like, we're gonna fucking rinse you right now. Like
I've never seen somebody as popping as Stephen A. Like Stephen A. is by himself. He's a star. Like
it must see TV.
Like sometimes. people like sometimes. With JJ, people line up around the corner like for his autograph and shit, like to meet him. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I've never seen somebody of his caliber be held accountable in the way he's being held accountable by these players. And it's wild to see, and it's interesting. And Draymond talks about the new media. It's been fun. It's been fun.
Bro, this shit is WWF. That's all this is. Run numbers up. But you know what it is. Like, hey, good or bad. Like, I love ESPN because they'll create some fake shit, like a fake trade, and then run news stories all throughout the day as if that trade was actually real news. Like, like such and such should go here. And then the whole day is like, do you think that such and such should go to that? It's like, so it's all part of the hustle. That's why Stephen A. is one of the highest paid dudes, Skip Bayless, whatever. Like, look at Skip Bayless, years of just shitting all over black souls. He
looked melted, still getting money.
Skeletor with the
in front of us on Fox.
Skeletor with the do-rag.
As we know, Nick Cannon is out here.
Oh yeah,
living life.
Very out here.
Will Nick Cannon have more babies than Bill Russell have rings?
So 11 is the number. What's Nick Cannon at kid-wise?
He's at 9. And he has 2 people pregnant at the moment, and this is the second time he's done that.
Which he basically is, as long as they're born, is 11.
No, it'd be 10.
I think yes at some point, and good for him. So you're wild oats.
He can take care of him.
You're rich as fuck. It may be as long as you're being a solid father.
What's his net worth?
It doesn't matter.
It's got to be a lot.
That's a lot of names to remember, though. I would just do the George Foreman
I just
thing.
had the bread for it. I got the bread for maybe 2, 3. You feel me? But if I had the money,
you would have.
I would have 15 of these I'd have 28 of these. That's
a lot of kids.
That's a lot of kids.
That's a lot of diapers.
If I had 28 kids' money, I'd have 28 of them.
Did she get some of Mariah's money on the way out or no? Right.
No. No. I think they probably.
I feel like Mimi wouldn't have it.
He's got his own. I'm well aware.
It's wild now. It's like season 50 right now.
Not getting any of that.
Good luck, bro.
What's the Christmas?
Big prayer. Yeah,
those Christmas bucks.
Oh, that is a lot. That
thing every December.
Ching, 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 like Sonic coins, bro. Just racking them up. You feel me? Anyway,
what's his net worth?
Forbes is $50 million.
Okay, therefore, and $50 million, you could have 9 kids is light work.
Someone I knew worked for Forbes and would help with these things and did it for Donald Trump. And Donald Trump would call her office every day saying, you're wrong about the number. Every day he would call her.
Wanted to be like,
he said she was like way off on it. And she's like, no, I've been doing this for like years.
I'm going to be candid with you guys. I had a Nick Kerr joke I was going to hit Zach with, but I'm not going to do it.
My.
Wow.
Say, with Steve Kerr's son's name, you're going to be like, Nick Kerr. I'm going to say it a little faster. Say it a little faster. Say it a little faster.
No, I would have said his name.
Is there another question? Can we move on, please?
Nick Kerr. It's Steve Kerr's son.
Dog, can we talk? Can we? What's the next question?
The show's off the rails. But God is good.
So, man.
That's why
are
we record
you going
late.
to watch Hustle?
I already watched it. It was great.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, I thought it's a great sports movie.
A great sports movie is what you're saying.
Yes.
Do you see that Blue Chips is behind us?
Okay, I don't think we've gotten a good sports movie
Above
since
the Rim is
2005.
behind us.
I don't think we've gotten a good sports, like a really good sports movie since like 2005.
What
2008.
was that movie?
I mean, like Coach Carter's like the last sports movie that I can remember where I was like, damn, that one fucking slaps. And then everything after that just feels kind of mid.
So, I mean...
Like Friday Night Lights was good.
Yeah.
That was 2008, I think. That was a long time ago.
Really?
Basketball movie.
That feels like it was
basketball
98.
movies, it feels even longer.
That feels like it was 100 years ago.
Tell me Thunder Up, the Kevin Durant part 2 to...
That shit went crazy.
That shit.
No, wait. I want to shout out Ant Edwards is fucking awesome in it. He's like...
Anthony Edwards is probably the biggest legend currently in the NBA. I think he deserves more love and respect.
Yeah.
Listen to that Steve Kerr story about the workout and how he wasn't going hard enough. I mean, if I was him, I'd have been like, y'all motherfuckers is picking 2, dog. So
yeah, I don't even know why I'm here. I'm not going to be there.
I'm just doing you a favor. I came here for the free snacks. Like, I'm not going to be here yet.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to check it out. I've seen the clips circulating on the internet, and that's how we generally formulate our opinions now. And it seems to be, well, I kind of had a similar feel to you than when I first watched it. Like, I don't really know how I feel about Adam Sandler in a basketball movie, but LeBron James is the executive producer. I'm currently pandering to LeBron James, as you guys know.
Adam Sandler's producing it too, right?
Yeah.
And he did Uncut Gems.
Was Jaleel White in it too?
Yeah, he was good in it.
Jaleel White gets buckets. Was he actually hooping?
No.
Okay.
Dude, the number of hoopers they have in it is great. It's not like corny how they come in.
He's not Steve Butler anymore.
I don't know. I went in thinking it was gonna be dog shit. I thought it was gonna be bad, and I like left. I was like, damn, that was
the picture that
Ryan. There's some like SNL people in it too, right?
Just one.
Okay.
Heidi Gardner, who's good in it.
Yeah, I'm excited to see Heidi.
Ryan showed of you and Sean on S tiers.
Yeah,
y'all were fucking enthralled.
Oh,
I couldn't
believe I couldn't. Dude, I haven't
y'all
seen
look like
you should have him send it in for
the. Y'all were so enamored with whatever was going on in the screen.
It was great.
Tap the fuck in.
It was
Chuck
great.
got to ask questions, cut cameras, set the shit up. Chuck, you need a bigger bag, Chief. I'm gonna be real.
Sound like a fact. I guess is that how we?
I was just watching Chuck cut cameras, guys. Chuck is our season producer. He's out here doing about 76 jobs. If you remember the Heyman sketch from In Living Color, he got about 76 jobs. One job. Over the baker.
I think that's the show.
Yeah.
I'm LaJethro Jenkins.
Josiah Johnson.
I'm Zach Schwartz.
Y'all be cool, man. Wow, that was crazy.
If you like this episode, make sure you subscribe to Buckets.
Follow us on all social media platforms.
Also, we dropped our own merch right here. You can get it on bucketshop.com.